Hi folks, my perspective here. In my last video clip, I dealt with the issues of plane flight speeds and distances to prove that the Earth is not spinning and is stationary. So some folks commented and said, well, if you're on an aeroplane and you throw a ball, the aeroplane is moving at a speed, you and the ball are in a sealed environment, and the ball and you will move at the same speed, and the ball will bounce, and so this proves that the Earth is spinning. How does this prove that the Earth is spinning? In fact, this proves that the Earth is not spinning. This proves the opposite. How so? Well, first of all, the aeroplane's a sealed environment, a pressurized sealed environment, and the Earth is just a bubble of air in a vacuum, which on its own is impossible. So what you'd have to do is you have to spin the aeroplane, right? Because the Earth is spinning. So if I spin this aeroplane and at the same time push the aeroplane sideways, because the Earth is moving sideways around is spinning and moving in a path around the sun. And now you spin the aeroplane and you throw the ball. Will the ball still bounce down the aisle as normal? Well, you know the answer is no. In fact, everything not strapped in and anybody not wearing a seatbelt is going to go flying all over the show. Well, the same would be applied to the Earth. Everything not strapped in would be flying all over the show. And if you say gravity is the strap, well, you can't be strapped in and walking around freely. You can't have both. Look, it's simple. The only forces that an aeroplane has is the forces that the pilot puts on the aeroplane. So a plane flying from west to east or flying from north to the equator will experience different forces. These forces would actually rip that plane apart if the Earth was spinning. Now look at a simple thing. Look, a person is on a plane, he has a 12-hour flight, and he's flying to the other end of the Earth, right? So if he takes off, 12 hours later, he flies to the other end, he ends up back where he started, if he's flying from west to east. And a person flying from north to the equator, well, he ends up on the opposite side in the dark at night time. Now look, did you see and did you understand? Look at the time. That means a person flying a 12-hour flight would experience a 6-hour day and a 6-hour night in that 12-hour flight. And a person says, well, I was in an airplane for 16 hours or 18 hours. What's going to happen? Every 6 hours, he'd experience night and day. He has to, because the Earth's spinning. And he doesn't. So the point is that in the education system, they turn you into a monkey. And if you believe this first bit, then you'll believe anything. In fact, the opposite is true. We're being dumbed down. So they turn you into a monkey and feed you bananas until the day you die. In fact, it becomes your lifelong goal to chase bananas. And you measure yourself on the amount of bananas that you can collect. Bananas that they print, and they give you two and you give one back because it's taxes. And it's a monkey game. That's all it is. The point is the education system prepares you for the monkey game that comes after that. Nothing you can do about it. If you just pay attention, you'll see that it's a hypocritical system. They'll tell you that for a human to create a non-flickering light bulb requires one set of standards, but the sun, which is the most amazing light you'll ever see, somehow is just random explosions. It's nonsense. So a wise person would look and think and reason. If you allow the system to think and reason for you, or you just blindly walk through your life, you're missing out. You're missing out on real riches. So I hope this helps you out, and cheers and thanks for watching.